Assalamu alaikum. It's the chosen one, it's the guided one. The guided one is the chosen one. I just wanted to go over a little bit of science. Just thought I should share some information that I was reminded of just watching a video a couple of minutes ago. I touched base with you guys about being electromagnetic beings and what that means. I couldn't post them because YouTube wouldn't allow me to post for some reason. I don't know why. But basically, we are electromagnetic beings, and what that means is you are light, right? And here comes a little bit of science for you guys. You are light that's been trapped or magnetized. Light, magnetism. You've been magnetized to this world because that's all light is. And when we perceive it in this third dimension, in this reality, it's just magnetized light. It's just condensed light. When you condense something, it becomes, condensed, firm, solid. So we have a 3D world where everything is solid, So what you have to understand is, as an electromagnetic being, and if you're still not understanding what I mean by that, think about it this way. Whenever they want to bring you back to life, they shock you. Or whenever they want to scan the activity going on in your brain, they use a machine that picks up on electrical signals in the synapses that's taking place in your brain. So you can think about it in terms of that, right? So that electricity, which is you, right, that is being magnetized to this body, to this third dimension. You know what I mean? That's why I've told people before, and this is probably me saying it for the first time on like a platform. There's no such thing as gravity, and you can fight me on that, but I firmly believe there's no such thing as gravity, only magnetism. You know what I mean? So with me saying that, right, in the Quran, and I forget where it is, but in the Quran, Allah tells us that we were in the loins of Adam. Now, what are the loins, right? Right, because I was watching RFG, and he was saying how basically sperm, right, the sperm from men is their souls. They're electrically charged souls that are returning back to this planet. And if you don't believe in reincarnation, hey, whatever, go do your research. You have to do your research. But when you think about it, Allah tells us in the Quran that we were in the loins of Adam, and that we decided, we had that conversation with our Creator about being here, about coming here. And when Allah tells us we're in the loins of Adam, it means this. Check this out. The symbol for the sun, right? Because the sun is a stargate. If you don't believe me, hey, do your research. The sun is a stargate, and when you look at the sun, it gives life to everything on this planet, and we're the only creatures trying to do everything we can to hide from the sun when we should be getting our most sun. The most sun that we can. This is why, as Egyptians, as people of color, we were called the children of the sun, or that the fact that we don't burn, that the sun, it actually makes us darker. If you have some form of melanin in your body, and this is not just for black people, this is for melanated people, because you can be white with melanin, and so the sun, right? If you look at the zodiac for Leo, right, which is a good symbol for the sun, right? Leo is the lion. It should remind a lot of people who what tribe Jesus was from, which is the tribe of Judas, and their symbol was a lion. It's just the sun, right? The symbol for Leo is a little circle with a tail on it. It's a sperm with a tail. That's the symbol for Leo, and it's in a circle. But if you do the study, if you do the research, when men get tired after sexual intercourse or something, or intimacy with their partner, and they release that sperm, the men we get really sleepy, get really tired. If you notice that, if for those of you who have wives, and you're intimate with your wife, you get tired after. There's a reason for that, because you're actually pushing out that energy. That energy. And so when you sit in the sun, the best thing you can do is sit in the sun. When you sit in the sun, you actually get this energy back. It hits your cerebral spinal fluid. Cerebral meaning head, brain, whatever. skull, and it goes down your spinal system. And this is why in the medical field they can see any drug, anything, any food that you ate by your spinal fluid. It's called, I forget what it's called, but they retract fluid from your spine, and they can know what you ate, how many drugs you took, what's in your blood. They know everything about that. You can look this stuff up. But that's what helps you produce sperm. So when the sun hits you, what it's doing is it's giving you the energy to give life. So when people say that men can't give life, it's a woman that gives life. Sure, woman gives the life, but she wouldn't be able to do it if a man didn't put those seeds, that soul, inside of her egg, inside of her womb. Because that egg is nothing but a holster. It's like it's like it's like when you put uh it's like when you put for example, when you take something, right, and you put it inside of something in order for it to grow, right, like a seed. You put a seed. That's what men have, the seed. We actually have the seed, not the women. They have the egg, the vessel in which the seed needs to be put into to grow. And this is what I mean. So